Hello everyone, I'm Jay from the GameBustersUK. GameBustersUK. Um, as you might hear, I have got quite a nasty cold. But I did want to do this. I wanted to try and do this, while it's still fresh in my mind, and that's the EGX, Euro Gaming Expo exhibition, the convention we went in London. Us guys went in London. Yeah, I wanted to do this before. I mean, I didn't expect to come back, and then the first thing I wake up in the morning was a very, very nasty cold. But I've been feeling quite crap since I've got back, if I'm honest, which is great. Actually, just peel that off one of my shirts. So yeah, pretty much, my plan is, because I probably recorded the most out of us guys. I won't be showing myself because that sounded like crap. Unless it's part of the footage I've already recorded. But I'm basically just going to kind of show you guys what I haven't shown in the video, because I recorded some stuff I bought and whatnot. So I'll show you the stuff I've got, and then I'll pretty much move on to the footage, and I'll most likely just talk over it. Just sort of tell you guys my thoughts and what was going on and everything, and show you guys different photos and then and whatnot I showed you at. But I want to do this now because by next week obviously it's going to start to go and go and go, so I'm trying to familiarise myself and remind myself. I mean, luckily I've got the footage so I can remind myself a bit about what's going on. Excuse me if I cough, I might edit some of that out, but I'm going to try it anyway. I've been feeling a little bit better, but I still feel quite groggily. Excuse me. So I'm just gonna kind of go in. So the first thing I might as well show is my shirts. So yeah. So I was gonna do like free and not free and whatnot, but I won't bother. So I'll just basically tell you whether it's free or not. So here, if I stand up, so you guys can see it, we've got a Lords of the Fallen. Yeah, it's a PS4 game. Kind of like Dark Souls. Very difficult. For what I played of it, it was quite fun. I kind of sucked the first 2 times, but I don't think there was a limit to play that. I think it was just if there was a chance you can play it. And the guys were like, "Would you like a T-shirt?" And we were like, "Yeah, why not?" So he got me a large because I'm a large. And yeah, Lords of the Fallen. A little crumpled up, but that's kind of just because my folding up and whatnot isn't the best. But yeah, that was free. So they, a lot. There's a few games that we were playing that giving out free T-shirts and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. I'll try and put that to one side just a sec. It's got no room on my bed really. But next one is what I bought. I have got another one. I might just have to see if I can. I don't really want to show myself. It's probably going to come out kind of backwards. If you can't see that, guys, I apologise. It might be in reverse, but it's supposed to be Revenge of Shinobi that I bought. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyway, I will show you guys because I'm wearing it. So what am I doing? Turn the camera around, right? And I brought Streets of Rage top, which looks amazing. It might be a little bit bright because of my room, but it's red. It's not like pink red, like my camera's showing me. It's yeah, really cool. I haven't worn it yet, but yeah, really cool. Bit pricey, but it was over £17 each. I was like, ouch. I waited to the last day because I thought maybe it would go down, or 2 for 30. So I made it the last thing I'd buy, and I decided to get Streets of Rage T-shirt, and I will say it looks amazing. Anyway, let's move on. So now this one was given out at the Insert Coin stand. If you don't know what Insert Coin is, they basically make a variety of different gaming products, like not actual games, but they do like shirts, trousers, I think hoodies and stuff, hats, I believe, bags. There's some pretty cool bags, but the bags are like the most expensive. Now they were giving out bags, unfortunately I didn't capture any. I've got some footage of it, well, I think I've got some footage of it. If I don't, then I don't. I apologise. But if I do, I'll show that. But I picked up this shirt. Luckily, because there were quite a few people. It says callers, fine English ketchup. Now all these shirts, Jamie and Mark are more familiarised, more familiar with Insect Coin, and I think it was Jamie who told me and said that these shirts do actually, all of them are basically, I guess you could say, like a nod to a certain game. They're not all the same game, of course. And I think me and Jamie heard that it was The Last of Us. But I haven't played The Last of Us. I've only seen videos and playthroughs. So I haven't seen anyone sort of mention this. But I thought maybe there's like a logo or something, in The Last of Us. Sorry, my hand's shaking a bit. Maybe there's a logo or something. I don't know. Maybe there's a logo or something in that game where it's like, callers, fine English ketchup. I don't know. But yeah, I got this from Insect Coin. I was lucky because, like I said, there's a lot of people that are taller than me. But thanks to my incredibly long hands, because my long hands made myself a lot taller than people, I pretty much caught this, and then I caught Sackboy with one hand. But of course, I don't really know what to do with keychains. I don't really wear keychains or anything like that. So I was like, I think Jamie would appreciate it more. So I did decide to give it to him. Because I know he'd appreciate it more. Because that's the thing with figurines. I'm tempted to buy little things like that. But the thing is, I don't know what to do with them. I couldn't just have them there, I prefer to have things I can use, like t-shirts and bags, rather than, I'm not really too, the only things I like is like, posters and whatnot to display on. But that's pretty much it. But yeah, that's what I got. That's what I got for free. And obviously the Mega Drive the Mega Drive shirts, is what I got. I also got what was it? I also got the Legend of Zelda Cup and Pac-Man Cup. The Pac-Man Cup was 7 and the Legend of Zelda was 9. Yeah, when you pour water into the Pac-Man Cup, basically it the little icons come up. Like first it's black. I'm pretty certain I should show an image or a video of me doing it when I came home. And the little icons appear up. See, obviously the little Pac-Man and the ghosts and the little items he picks up, they all come to life in the cup, which is pretty cool. And the Ocarina of Time cup looked amazing, so I had to get that. Yeah, look, really, really, really good. I think really, what should I go on to now? I'll go on to posters. Yeah, then right, okay. So these posters were posters I didn't think I was going to get. I'll start with the one outside my room because I've hung outside my room to put it appropriate. Right, I'm a bit too close, but I can't zoom out, can I? Okay, it's like this gamer poster. Only blasting zone, PlayStation, all others keep out. Now, I was going to get this Michael Jackson / Sonic. It was pretty much, if you didn't believe Michael Jackson had a hand in Sonic 3's music, Sonic Hedgehog 3's music and Mega Drive, that pretty much confirmed it. It was basically Sonic doing the Michael Jackson pose with Michael Jackson's hat on. It looked pretty awesome. He weren't selling it the first day, but when he ran out of stuff, he was selling it. But in the end, I decided to nit grit and just get this one. The other two posters I really wanted, because I went like desperately wanting that poster, that Sonic poster, but it was pretty cool. I've already got like, Generations, and I've got, Sonic there, and I've got Sonic there, so this is what I really wanted. Crushed my shirt a bit there. It's the Hyrule Warriors one. Let me get a better angle. Let's have a look. Let's get a better angle. There we go, look at that. Sorry for the light, it's a little creased. Hyrule Warriors, but it's because of the light, so I do apologise for that. I'm trying to get a better angle so the light don't, But look at that detail, really good, really good. And the other poster I got was because Harley Quinn, love her design in Arkham Knight, because yeah, Arkham Knight was there, and I'm sure to show footage of that. well, not footage of that, sorry, because we weren't allowed to, but I'm sure I'll discuss about that, was, yeah, yeah, it's a pretty awesome poster there. Another one, there was this one, that The Witch's Wild Hunt. I didn't play it. I was tempted to when the queue was down, but when I was on the floor where it was, I didn't like see it go down, so I didn't bother. But they gave me a poster anyway when I was walking past, so I was like, okay. It's a little creased, and yeah, The Witch's Hunt. Ow, fucking stuff. Ugh. I've got too much stuff in my room now. I really would like to move out, but that's not going to happen for a while, fortunately. So, yeah, The Witch's Wild Hunt. Yeah, that's a pretty awesome looking poster. And my favourite one, but because I got given it at the stand, the Batman stand. I carried it around all day, and unfortunately, it kind of crippled a bit. I tried to straighten it out when I got home, and it's the official Batman Arkham poster with a Scarecrow. Jamie got a he got a actual Batman. I think they were giving out ones different days, and from what he told me. But yeah, available the 2nd of June 2015. So yeah, pretty awesome. And I'm sure when I get to the video, I'll not the video, sorry. When I get to the Arkham bit, I'll talk about it. I'll have a bit of a discussion with it. I don't have any footage, unfortunately, but you know, I have a bit of a discussion. Right, I think that's pretty much it. I did get like this little injection pen, but I ain't gonna show that. Other than that, really, I think that was mainly it. Apart from one thing, I played Hyrule Warriors, and I'm sure I'll say I do have footage of that, so I will be showing footage of it. I could not leave without buying the game. So, with that said, you might already know what I decided to buy, and that is none other than Hyrule Warriors itself. Let me just get the packaging off. I kind of half got the packaging off for some odd reason, don't ask me why, but, you know, let's get this packaging off. Whoop, well done. Well done. Let's get this packaging off. Okay. So, hey, look at that. I'll put that down. Put that down. Look at that. Oh yeah. Hyrule Warriors, mate. Yep. Leap into battle with the mightiest warriors in Hyrule. I had a good go at that. If you guys don't know, Hyrule Warriors is basically like Dynasty Warriors sort of thing, but Zelda. Again, I'll go more into detail to that. This is mainly just showing you what I've got. So, it was on offer. It was like £40, I believe, like everywhere, like because it was coming out. And Game was doing it for 32, I think it was. It was 32. So I figured, you know what, £8, man. I decided to get it. I had to not, you know, I thought to myself, I'm going to a games convention. I cannot buy at least one game, you know. So I should have checked if they did Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, because I would have got that as well. So yeah, Hyrule Warriors, man. I'm looking forward to properly playing this. Who knows, I might do a live stream if people want it. We'll see. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it, guys. Other than that, whether I split up the video, I don't know if I'm going to try and include this with the main video, but I don't know if I'm going to split it up if it's too long. I will edit some things out in the main footage and everything, so I may do like day 1, day 2, day 3, 4, because we work for 4 days sort of thing. We'll see. But anyway, guys, thank you for listening. Sorry about the whole cold thing. Hopefully I'll get better soon, and I can start uploading the footage for you. So yeah, I will see you soon, guys. Take care. Officially on camera. I would like to say day 1, but it's actually day 0 of Wells Club. We haven't quite gone to the exhibition. Day 12.
J1 in the Big Brother house.
Oh, fuck off. I fucking hate that program.
The housemates are astounded at the lack of quality in the hotel room.
Damn right, it's no bloody toilet.
Yeah, have a tour.
Yeah.
Tour. Let's have a tour. Really shit.
It's shit. And there's a shower, so they get points for that.
It's not bad, but it's
No,
a damn toilet.
no
Just some
toilet.
random.
No toilet.
No, what is this?
Big enough.
I know, just what? I just yeah.
Oh, no, I'm 8th in Mario Kart, so should have paused.
Oh, you got Mario. You got is that Mario Kart DS? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's gonna get Mario Kart 7?
I'm not gonna win the mushroom cup.
So yeah, we're just chilling and chilling and stuff. I'm hyped anyway. I'm hyped for tomorrow. Hoping for the exhibition centre.
Hoping for a piping.
Hoping for a hype. Exhibition hype. Ugh.
There's gonna be some chicks piping from my piping.
Yeah, buddy. Cosplayer, man. Cosplay is everywhere. Man, I mean, I think I saw like them in Joker and stuff, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's them Batman
I don't
cosplays.
want to fuck the Joker.
Anyway,
Well,
day 0.
buddy,
I look like
speed
shit.
test, which is the peak.
And yeah, this is the hotel. So
Well, we don't have that peak, that's what we do. And then when you're browsing the web, I get a major lag spike.
some Mario.
You would just load a website and my ping will jump up to like 300.
Ba-dum.
And it's ridiculous. It's irritating, so when you play it, you're like,
Oh.
actually, it's in the BTP and you're threatened. It's no BTP. It's been there for about
I should totally bring this camera into the TV lounge. Just be like, this is the TV lounge. These are the builders of the TV lounge, and like that.
Right, see you again in the toilet later. Why didn't you run out of toilet roll? I want your
No.
What, you complaining about your lack of toilet? I can be your toilet.
Oh God.
Shit in my mouth.
It's like a 2,000 cup.
Sorry.
The 2 builders one.
There's a lock on the door.
This is gonna be a long week.
2 builders one.
Okay, so this is the first day 1. Made it to the entrance. Obviously, first day, Thursday, was quite packed. If I'm going to say, if I'm honest, because we thought Saturday was going to be really bad. It was, but I don't feel like it was any worse than Thursday or Friday, if I'm honest. I think I saw a few more kids, but I felt like most people have actually probably just like maybe booked off Thursday, Friday, and kind of just, you know, and I mean, because it started on Thursday, ends on Sunday, so, you know, here we are, just entering into the place. You can see, yeah, there was quite a few stands, really, quite a few different things going on. You know, you even had Game there selling stuff. So you know, if you played a game and you wanted to, you know, and they were selling it, and you're like, oh, you know, you've tried a demo of this game, it's actually out now. Want to buy it? Game's right there, you know. So yeah, so I probably recorded most of the footage. Probably first day here, just mainly just filming around the convention, seeing what's going on about. War Thunder there, yeah, and I'm trying to think. I think the first place we went to was a Nintendo stand mainly. At the beginning, yeah, you got Smash Bros 3DS going on there, Pac-Man and all that. So it's pretty cool, the Nintendo stand and whatnot. So yeah, pretty awesome, pretty cool. Yeah, there's Smash Bros Wii U. They had a tournament actually, which I'll show a bit of footage of that a little bit later on at Yoshi's Island. Had Bayonetta 2 there, Hyrule Warriors, and yeah, we're about to see some Hyrule Warrior footage quite soon actually. Yeah, right here. So yeah, that was pretty cool. There's someone playing Hyrule Warriors. Link getting the bomb there. There's a little bit of footage of the intro. So I really like the detail of it when I was watching this. The guys just tend to tell you to kind of skip it. So there's Jamie and his brother actually playing Hyrule Warriors right now. So just recording the footage of them playing it. I did get to play it myself. really fun. Yeah, I think I recorded a little bit of Mark playing. I can't remember specifically, but yeah. If anyone who don't know about Hyrule Warriors, as I may have seen said in the video intro thing before, basically it's Dynasty Warriors, but Legend of Zelda. You know, you run around, herd of enemies, just hack and slash. You've got different abilities that you can rack up, and you know, you can combos and whatnot. But with the style of Legend of Zelda, so you've also still got puzzles and traps and whatnot. And you've got a select load of characters that you can play through the Zelda universe. Even characters you didn't even think you get to play as. You know, you get to play as like Darunia from from Ocarina of Time, the Gorons and that, which I thought was pretty cool. And that bug girl from Twilight Princess. So yeah, here's some Smash Bros. Anyway, some Smash Bros. Wii U footage. Yeah, there was a tournament going on. From what I remember, you had to sign up to the tournament for the 3DS version to play that. Well, I think you could play it anyway, I think, but I think you had to like win, I think, on the 3DS or something, and then you get like entered into the tournament for the Super Smash Bros. Wii U. And unfortunately, I couldn't see a stand. I don't think there was an actual stand for for the Smash Bros. Wii U. It was only tournaments only. But yeah, it was pretty cool. We got to see a bit of Skyloft there, saw some gameplay from Mega Man, a new character from the Smash Bros. Series. Even though I've played the Smash Bros. 3DS demo and I've played as Mega Man, and it's pretty cool and stuff and whatnot. Obviously, Link, Martha's back, Fox. I think they were actually giving some pretty nice prizes. If you win, they were actually giving out Smash Bros 3DS before it's out, because from this recording, second, it's actually out tomorrow, I believe. So I should hopefully be getting it in the post tomorrow, because I believe I did order it on the day. If not, it might come in a couple of days. I can't remember whether I ordered it on the day or not. But yeah, Smash Bros 3DS should come out tomorrow, if I remember correctly. And yeah, people they were basically releasing it like 3 or 4 days if you win. Obviously, you had to beat everyone. I think it was like the person who won and the person who got the next, like the most kills, or the last person that got kicked out, and then they fight, and then basically whoever wins gets to win the Smash Bros 3DS and a limited edition Smash Bros 3DS XL, 3DS XL. So here's some Oddworld, yeah, for the PlayStation 4, some Oddworld new and tasty. Pretty awesome. I'm pretty certain Jamie will probably get it when it comes out. To be honest, I probably will, if my PC can play it, or I might get it for the PS4 when I get PlayStation 4. But graphically wise, I was so impressed. I mean, I've already seen some footage. Unfortunately, I didn't get to play it because everyone wanted to play it. Every time I went over there was someone sitting down. Someone sitting down, someone sitting down. And when I thought I had the chance, I went to go there, and this other black dude just kind of scuttled in front and sat down. I was like, oh man, people really want to play it, But it looked really awesome. Anyway, I think, yeah, here I was just showing some more footage. This is from the top floor, so we get like an above view of like Sony's booth there. So yeah, the specific booth, like developers and them giving away stuff and them talking about different things. You got Destiny there. Obviously, I didn't record footage for games I didn't care, like Call of Duty. That line for Call of Duty though was crazy. It was like an hour and a half, 2 hours every single day. None of us guys wanted to, because we're not Call of Duty fans either. So other tournaments was actually Street Fighter. Yeah, so I got some Street Fighter footage here, because pretty much from the first day we were together for a while, and then we decided to just kind of go on our own, because there was obviously some games that we wanted to see for ourselves, and maybe games I'm not interested in and whatnot. So I went to wander about a bit, and yeah, they had a Street Fighter tournament, which was pretty cool. I don't know what they won, if they won anything. It might have been just a bit of fun. I think you had to either sign up like before you started the convention, or you just sign up at the beginning. I'm not sure on that, but there was quite a few. There's even a retro competition as well, which I'll get into. Here, this is the new Tomb Raider game, which me and Mark did get to play on. I think it was Saturday. It might have been the last day, but I think it was Saturday. I'm not very good at Tomb Raider, but this one is that you know, that overview, sort of Lara Croft game. Yeah, Lara Croft and the Temple of, I can never say that right though. Osiris. Yeah, me and Mark played this, and it was actually really fun. This is probably one of the few Lara Crofts games I didn't suck on, and I can see myself playing this game. You know, and Mark said he could see himself buying this game, so you never know. Well, you know, might be in the future. Anyway, this is a bit of a goofing around. Mark playing San Diego, and decided to record him playing it. Mind to remind you, that's a Wii, and this is the retro stand. Yeah, there was a Wii and a Wii U on the retro area, which was like, Wii's not retro, nor was Wii U, so we even played Rayman Legends, me and Jamie, so yeah, don't quite get that. Here's some Kingdom Hearts, the 2.5 remix coming out 5th of December 2014. Games I didn't record is like Batman Arkham, because you weren't allowed to. So at the end I will have a discussion about the games I didn't record and the games I've played myself. Of course, if you guys don't want to listen to any spoilers, then feel free to just ignore it or skip the video or whatever, because I will be talking about stuff, you know. Now here, this was the League of Legends area, the League of Legends booth. Now I've never played League of Legends, but I've heard of it, and I've sort of seen it and stuff. But Jamie's brother and Mark are quite big fans of this. So when we decided to sit down, because there weren't many seats in the whole place, if I'm honest, unless you were playing a game. But League of Legends had a good bit where you could just sit down. So a lot of the time I would just sit down with the guys and watch it. You know, I can appreciate it for what it is. It's not really my sort of game, but it's very, you know, very full on, very action packed and whatnot. So, you know, anyone's a fan of League of Legends, you get a bit of footage here. The commentators kind of made me laugh. So yeah, we watched a lot of this, mainly just because it was a good place to sit down. So, you know, it was pretty cool. And Jamie's brother actually got picked to play this game, because yeah, you could actually get picked out of the audience to play the game. So we got to play it, and it was streaming live on Twitch. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And G Infinity, which was the website. So yeah, shout out to them, I guess, G Infinity. So yeah, they were streaming this live on Twitch and everything. So I thought that was pretty cool. You know, streaming it live from EGX. Here's the retro stand. You've got the old Mega Drive there. Yeah, I think that was Terminator. You've got a GameCube, Nintendo GameCube. Yeah, I also joined the competition. This was kind of awkward though, because I saw Sonic 3 and I played Sonic 3. And I asked the guy at the stand. I was like, okay, what is there specific games? And he's like, yeah, one of our staff members will sort you out. They'll tell you what games you have to play for the competition. I didn't know what I was going to win. I sucked anyway. And then someone tapped me on the shoulder and was like, excuse me, are you here for the competition? And it was like a boy who was like 10 years old, and I was like, yeah. And it's like, okay, if you follow me, I'll show you around. And I was like, seriously? Your staff? That was I don't know whether the word to say is embarrassing. I'd say more awkward. 22-year-old being shown around by a 10-year-old boy, a staff member, was really, 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 really awkward. I assume it was just a helper or something. Maybe he volunteered, I don't know. But it was really, really, really awkward. He didn't know hardly any of the games, and I was just like, yeah, don't worry, mate. I know this game. Anyways, us and the guys playing, I forgot what this was called. It was a weird Xbox game that I've never played before, and I've never played an Xbox game in my life. So that was fun when I got to Dragon Age Inquisition, but I'll get to that at the end of the video. But I think it was like Kung Fu Fighters, I don't know. It was really, 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 really crazy, but it was good fun. We were kind of just mashing buttons and stuff. I think really the aim of the game was just kind of like a beat 'em up, really. You know, we all just sort of mash buttons to beat each other up while the stage kind of destroys and moves about and stuff. But I was trying to be a bit daft and try to play and record this at the same time, but I can't play with one hand. I wish I brought my stand, really, because we also played GoldenEye 64 for yeah, 007 for Nintendo 64, and that was quite fun. We couldn't finish it unfortunately because we were playing it near the end. And the guy was like, you know, you should come back and do the tournament or the competition. And I thought the competition was, oh, perhaps we could play GoldenEye, or, you know, it had Smash Bros. Melee, it had Mario Kart 64, you know, and various other games and whatnot. But no, it was specific games, unfortunately. I played some really old games I've never even heard of. There were some games I've like, yeah, I've heard of this game. I've at least heard of it or played it before. But yeah, I wish I'd have brought my tripod to record this, honestly, but in the end I just ended up watching one of the characters, I think it was Jamie, owning the characters there. But yeah, this was a really crazy game. This is also at the retro stand. You had to kind of just wait for people to finish because there weren't really, you know, there weren't really anyone to say, look, you know, you got to finish this or anything. So yeah, here we go. This I think this is like the next day. I think this was actual Batarang, yeah, from Batman. Actual you know, an aluminium, you know, and it's 45 quid, I believe. So yeah, that's pretty much all I recorded for. I think it was for the day Friday. Saturday I didn't really record anything. I just played a load of games, which is what I'll explain.
How's your day yesterday?
How are you guys gonna miss the sunlight? It burns! There's an I don't know, I don't have stall tactics, so you're gonna have to help me out here. Over here, maybe I should use your glasses.
I don't really like you.
Over there.
Not you. Yeah, okay, so yeah.
No. That's what you want to do, right?
Really
You're not used to that kind
really
of
rough, I remember.
Hot pocket. What am I doing for 2 minutes? You can really Same. No one answered the place up yet. Later on, we're going to have to break it down without killing you.
Turn water into wine!
We've already got some.
Can't see through my
But yeah, this is the last day, I believe. This was Sunday. Yeah, this was Sunday. This was the last bit of footage with like different pictures that I got, and on pretty much the last day to buy everything. Because I couldn't get the posters I wanted, and the posters I believe I showed on the previous video, like the Whole Warriors one and whatnot. Because they ran out on the first day. It was gone out. And then I found this other stand on the end, and I was like, oh, there's some Hyrule Warrior posters and some whatnot. So that's where I managed to get them, luckily. But yeah, chanting Jesus again. Yeah, so here's just kind of like random footage now, really. More Smash Bros. I was kind of rooting for the person playing as Sonic, but I think they lost. And the most expensive. This was a hat stand. I didn't record much of it because I think the guy was like, no, please, can you not record? So I decided not to. Anyway, let's skip over to this. These are these 8-bit guys. They're like comedians to do with games. And they were both having a match. And this guy, I can't remember his name, but he lost. And they were kind of going about how you have to put your hand, he has to put his hand in a pot full of maggots. That's right, pot full of maggots. And that guy with the beard is crazy. And he freaks out, although I think it's kind of acting, but they weren't really maggots, it was just rice. But it was pretty hilarious, I will admit. But yeah, these two guys, they're like 8-bit comedian guys, and basically they were playing different games, and if they lose, they had to do a punishment. And that was one of the punishments. They had to pick out a £1 coin out of the pot. But I think they were all acting, really. I think he knew it weren't really maggots. But it was pretty funny, you know. And I think he lost again, and at the end, they were creating these smoothies with, like, ingredients, right? Like crisps, tuna, Worcester sauce, vinegar, what you name it. That guy with the beard though is crazy, man. He had such a creepy laugh, and it was just so hyper. It was getting everyone to smell the smoothie, and these two guys had to drink at the same time. And I will just say now, guys, you might want to look away if you don't want to be disturbed, but I thought this was hilarious, so I had to leave it in. It was really fun. You had to stay connected with your iPhone. Unfortunately, I don't have one, but that's how you played along. But it was hilarious. But they both had to drink at the same time for the punishment. But it had all sorts of crap in it. All sorts of horrible crap in it. And, yeah, it ended badly. Put it that way. But it was, you know... It was hilarious, you know. That's all I can really say. It was just hilarious. It was amazing. I kind of wish I had an iPhone then, so I could have came in. You know, they were playing like Mario Kart, Double Dash, and Pong. Actually, really old Pong and whatnot. But yeah. So I'm kind of ending the video now with just pictures, and then I'll do a small discussion of like different games. You got Mega Man there. 3DS and whatnot, and I also got a picture with two people being Mario and Luigi, which will show right at the end, right there. Yeah, that's me. Okay, guys, so pretty much at the end here. Don't know whether I might split the video because it was longer than I thought, but we'll see. I don't know. 40 minutes is not bad, really. I probably would have recorded more, but to be fair, there was a lot of places where they were kind of like, please do not record. It was hard to tell. There was some notices saying please do not record. A lot of like alpha builds and demos that they just didn't want the public to know. You know, obviously there were a lot of people recording stuff anyway, and I'm sure someone's probably leaked some of the, you know, some of the footage of Arkham Knight. I wouldn't be surprised. You know, unfortunately, you just can't truly stop that. But anyway, I'll get on to the games I pretty much played and didn't record. I'll start off with Arkham because it was the first, well, either games I've saw or played, I should say. Arkham Knight, unfortunately, we didn't get to play a demo. It was a presentation, and the guy in there was crazy. He was just like, oh my god, look at this, 3 kills, it's amazing, and sorry for that, high pitch. And we were kind of like, okay then. I know, you know, Batman is awesome and stuff, but you know, slight spoilers, guys. I will be talking about footage that you would have most likely not have heard of or seen. So if you don't want to hear spoilers of Batman Arkham Knight, please feel free to skip ahead to whatever bit or just end the video right now. Okay, so the first thing we pretty much saw, which I think is like the beginning, where so-called Arkham Knight was introduced. This guy was just like in a mechanical suit of armor, who looked like, Jamie said he could be Deathstroke, and I kind of know what he's going by, but I don't think he is, because Deathstroke was kind of like an old man in Origins, and this is Knight. And he's a completely different voice actor, but it's someone who seems to know a lot about Batman and seems to have similar capabilities from, you know, like Mark was saying, he seems to have similar capabilities for what Batman can do. So yeah, and technically the Arkham Knight guy was revealed, and he was holding these people hostage and whatnot, and of course Batman again has to go and save him. Graphic wise looks amazing. You can actually, the grappling is a little bit better. You can kind of like grapple, and then you can kind of let go, and then grapple again, and you know, so the grappling has got a little bit more flexibility. You've also got this, the Batarang's also got like a scanner, where you can throw it around, and that can scan like where people are and stuff, which is pretty cool, and then it will come back, and then, you know, those markers will be placed on your map or whatever, so you can find those people. So that's pretty awesome. Also, some of the takedowns you can like fly through windscreens and take them down. You can also do environmental takedowns, as the guy who kind of went a bit over the top. You know, you can smack Batman smacked one of the enemies into like this electrical thing and shocked them. You know, he knocked the lampshade on top of one of the guy's heads, and so that's pretty cool. And you've got like this uppercut finisher as well, so it's got some new finishes. And it's also got this like takedown move where he can like it's almost like slowing down time for Batman. He can quickly like take down all the opponents before they even get a chance to do anything with like one hit. So that's pretty cool. You know, he's got some pretty cool. And of course, the Batmobile. The Batmobile looks like it handles amazingly. Nothing crazy, just, you know, fluid, sharp turns. The Batmobile will appear anywhere that you go. You know, it just says, you know, you call it and it will come. I like how you can use the Batmobile for different things. You can use it to actually sneak attack enemies. There's this bit where the Arkham Knight's like, "We've got you, Batman," and he's all surrounded by guns, and Batman's just like, "Yeah, I'm just wondering who I'm gonna kill first," and it's like, "Yeah, that's a laugh." And then he actually, you know, presses a few buttons on his, you know, in his wrist, and then the Batmobile just slowly appears behind them and starts shooting them all down. I thought that was amazing, hilarious, you know. And there's tank wars, obviously blowing up cars with the, you know, and you've got the Vulcan cannon, and you've got the missiles that you can charge up. That's just, you know, full-blown action explosion, the kind of thing you expect for Batman. Amazing. I was really enjoying it. I'm really hyped for playing it. I don't think it comes out till July next year. It gives me a chance, especially if I will get it for PS4, because I probably will. It gives me a chance to get me a PS4, because yeah, I was hyped, really hyped. The guy overdid it, of course, but you know, it looked amazing. You can also use like the Batmobile, kind of like has like a grappling hook itself, and it can actually pull things. It can like pull bits of, you know, pull glass, pull walls down. It can kind of like the hook that Batman has in the Batman games. You can like pull ramps up, you know, pull like bits of the road up to, you know, make a ramp for the Batmobile so it can just blast through and that. And you know, it's really fast paced, it's not slow, so it's another great way, you know, to, you know, fly around. And I believe like they were saying that Gotham is like 5 times bigger. Man, like really bigger, so it's going to be some hell of explorations, and I hate to think what the Riddler will come back. You know, you can't not have him. It's been in all the games, so I think it's going to be crazy. We don't know whether the Joker's going to come back. We didn't see any footage from like Joker or Penguin. There was some footage outside, I think, of Penguin and that, but I've already seen him anyway. So yeah, it's just mainly just revealing of the Arkham Knight and stuff, and just Batman, you know, being able to show off his new moves and some of the new things you can do. So it was amazing. And then that's how I got my post at the end. So I think that'll do for now. I'm now moving on to, I'll say Dragon Age, because it was the next game. Dragon Age Inquisition. Now, again, spoilers if you don't want to hear about it. Now, I've briefly played Dragon Age 2 and I weren't overly fond of it, and Mark did say it was kind of not so good as Dragon Age Origins. Now, I didn't think there was a PS3 stand for it, unfortunately, so I had to play an Xbox 360. Was it 360 or was it Xbox 4 or Xbox One, whatever? You know, basically, I had to play, you know, on an Xbox, you know, other than that Kung Fu game, for the first time. Excuse me. Which was kind of awkward. Luckily, when we, I think it was Friday, we decided to just go and play it, the first thing we played, because when we went there on Thursday, obviously it was crazy, it was packed. So we went in and we had about 20 minutes, maybe half an hour wait, and we were lucky because by the time we got to the game, the people were saying, oh, it's like 3 hours to wait, and people were like, really? And they were like, yeah, people want to play this game, man. So we played it, we got pretty far, and basically you play until you get to the boss. And if you can beat the boss, then I think like they enter you like in some Twitch thing, hashtag Twitch thing. I forgot to do it because they were saying, you know, if you or Twitter, sorry, not Twitch. Well, you know, if you're on Twitter, I think like you sign up or something, or put something up, and then you like they like give you a shirt or something. They give you something. But I didn't know where it was because they were saying you have to go somewhere, and I was like, what do I do? I don't really use Twitter, but I thought, you know, free stuff. But yeah, we played it. It was I was enjoying it and whatnot. I was a Legionnaire, which is kind of like the dwarf guy, the tank guy, I guess. So I had moves that can like attract, like taunt, which kind of like attracts all the foes to come near me. It was also a bit of he was a really heavy hitter. I had like this guard move, which kind of made me invulnerable for a certain amount of time because the health bars were below and they were like a really long green bar. It was in his alpha build, but it's not. I mean, it's not. I think it might be out this year, maybe October, November or something. I think maybe December. Mark might, if he watches this video, he might correct me on that. But yeah, we got pretty far. It was me and Mark with these other dudes. We couldn't really hear each other very well because we had all mics, and the guy was saying you need to communicate and you all need to work together, you know. And we got pretty far and we did pretty well. It was a little bit annoying because the guy kept telling me, you know, oh, you need to get your guard up to me, you need to do this and that. But that wasn't the problem. It was the fact that I couldn't get used to the Xbox controller because I've never played an Xbox game. So it was kind of annoying when he kept saying it, and I'm like, I know, but I'm still in the mindset of PlayStation and Nintendo, mainly PlayStation. So I was kind of pressing X, but X isn't X in that, you know? So I was kind of like, in my head I was like, yeah, I want the shield, but I'm pressing the wrong button because, you know, I'm thinking PlayStation 4. That's what I'm thinking in my head. But you know, it was kind of annoying that he kept saying that. I was like, I think if it was a PlayStation 4, I would have done a lot better. It's all pretty cool though. Like I say, I could be vulnerable for a certain amount of time, and if I couldn't quite get the timing down, or my computer's gone to sleep. I couldn't quite get the timing down, but if you like counter at the right time with the Legionnaire, you can actually strike them with like double damage. So that was pretty cool. The graphics looked, you know, really good in that. And we weren't sure whether you could like customize your hero or whether these are just set characters like in Dragon Age 2. We'll just, you know, only time will tell really, because they gave us like a little. I mean, I've still got it somewhere, but I didn't share it in the video. I got like this little character description of the Legionnaire, and you know, talking about the dwarf fighters and whatnot, and what he can do and what he specialises in. I believe Mark was the mage. We had like this spell that like gave us like higher defense or something, sort of protected us, like barrier, I think it was. But it was kind of hard because, like I said, we couldn't really hear everyone, and Mark, I sort of hear Mark saying, you know, can everyone get together so I can use the barrier, but I don't know if they heard us, because at times they were kind of like walking off. I tried to keep close to Mark because I could kind of hear him, and I was like, yeah, I could hear the other guys kind of like, you know, you need to get the barrier up, guys. I was like, yeah, we know. So it was good fun. We got so close to the boss, but then we all just sort of went on our own, and I ended up being the last person left, and I just got slaughtered. Yeah, we were so close. We were so close. And I reckon, I don't know if we could play it again, but if it was a PS4, I could have done better, and we could have won. Possibly. But it was really fun, and I probably will get it. I'll go over a little bit, now we'll move on to a little bit of Lara Croft. I did talk about it mainly over the video. Some of the things, because it's a co-op game, so you can play with 4 people. You can also play online co-op. And it's pretty cool. Again, it was kind of like you can die, but I think you always come back, so I don't know if you get game over or not. But it's pretty much play until the end. But it was pretty fun, you know. You had to kind of like each character had their own like abilities. Like Lara had like her guns, and then she had like her like hook shot sort of thing to like climb up different places, and you had to use it as balancing beams for like the other people. And you had like this weird Egyptian guy that had like staffs and that. I was the black dude. I had to be the black dude, which is pretty much Lara Croft's helper, I guess. He had a flare, and he had like this not so good pistol, but you know, done the job and that. Yeah, there was zombie mooks that we shot down. It was good fun. It was good fun. It was good fun. And then we chased by like this crocodile with hair, or alligator with hair, and we were just like, what the hell is this? But I definitely think I'll get it. It was really fun. I really enjoyed it, you know. And like I say, you never know, you know, if Mark decides to get it, you never know. Me and him might, you know, co-op and do a let's play of it one day. You never know. Be good fun. But yeah, I mainly talked about that. So I'll get Alien Resurrection out of the way. I'm not very good at survival horror. I've played a few, but not really my type of games anyway. But I do try and give them a try from now and again. Me and Jamie and his brother decided to go for Alien Resurrection. Now, luckily, there was a PS4 booth, a PC booth, and an Xbox booth. So I went for the PS4 booth. We all did. And yeah, I was just as terrible like I thought it was. Basically, you had a flamethrower, which I couldn't. And I just muted the mic there. Sorry. And basically, you just had to hide from the alien. You couldn't kill it, but you couldn't kind of send it away a little bit if you shot it with your gun or flamethrower, and it ran away. But if I'm honest, I just always hit it. The beginning bit, I tried to come out and I couldn't get the flamethrower out, so every time I just kept getting like speared in the stomach. You had like a set time. I think it was like 10 or 15 minutes. I must have tried about 5 or 6 times, and I didn't get very far at all. I suck at that game, so I'll kind of leave it at that. Anyway, right, so we'll go on to the last game, and the last game I wanted to play, hands down, you know, I really wanted to play it, was Sonic Boom. Now, I printed off a map, and it was telling me it was in the Sony area, and I was like, I thought it was for Wii U. Is it on for Sony as well? And then I found like an actual map beside the place that was just presented out, and then it said it was for Nintendo, and I was like, oh, so the map was wrong. So it's just recorrected. So I managed to find it, and they were giving out Sonic heads, but I didn't get one. You had to like play Sonic Boom twice, but the woman didn't give me a thing, so I don't know, just like this thing, and they stamp it and whatnot. I don't know, but I played the 3DS version. Quite fun. You know, for a longest time in my head, I've been like, okay, Jack and Daxter, you know, Ratchet and Clank. That's my mindset, because a lot of people are saying it looks like it's gonna be like that. You know, 2D wise, it's not a bad game. Obviously, I'm trying to get in the not mindset of Sonic, because obviously he was a bit slower. All characters had homing attack, which was weird, because Tails didn't like really roll up into a ball. He just kind of like attacked with his body, which was just weird, you know. I mean, if I could get a screenshot, he might just like attack with his feet or something, but he just looked like he just zoomed in with his body, but he didn't like roll into a ball, so it really looked weird. But basically you could choose between 4 characters in the 3DS version: Sonic, Tails, no, 5 I think, no 4, sorry, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles and Sticks, because this one is the one where Amy gets captured, because there's 2. Basically the 3DS version is supposed to be a continuation of the Wii U version. So I played it. And basically in different situations you had to swap between characters between the level in order to complete the game. So, you know, each character had their different elements. Sonic was just the dashing guy, Tails was the flying around guy, Knuckles was the break heavy stuff, climbing stuff, Sticks was pretty much just Maroon the raccoon. Sonic Rush Adventure, not Maroon. And yeah. So yeah, I only really used her once. I used a boomerang to get to this next area, and that was it. So overall, I didn't mind it. It was enjoyable for what it was. It took me a little time to get a hang of it. I could see myself buying it possibly. It doesn't make me really want to play it, but it doesn't really make me not want to play it, you know. So I'm kind of okay with it, really. Overall, I'm kind of okay, but I don't think it's terrible, you know. I think it's quite decent. It's quite a decent game. If it's going to be a lot when it comes out, I probably won't get it. So I might wait until it goes down in price, but I think I'll possibly definitely give it a good try. You know, if there's a demo that comes out, I might try that again, you know, just to get a good feel of it again and see if I definitely want to get it. I'll move on to the Wii U version. Now, I saw someone playing a boss, and I thought, oh, maybe can I do a level and a boss? The guy was saying you get to choose between these two stages, and I saw one that was like with Eggman, and I was like, okay, so maybe I do a bit of a level and a bit of a boss. But unfortunately, it was just a boss, so I couldn't quite get in the mechanics of the game because it was just a boss level, if you know what I mean. It was just a boss, but I couldn't hear him very well because the volume was kind of all, you know, kind of low and everything. But overall, Eggman looks a little bit odd. He does look kind of funny, I guess. He had a few funny puns and whatnot. Basically, he's in this giant mech, and he shoots a load of missiles. And because all these characters have this weird grabby pulley things, I don't know what they are. It's like these magnetic things, and basically have to like, I think it's like hold the B button on the Wii U gamepad and like grab the missiles, swing them around, and send them back. You couldn't actually spin dash them or hurt them until you knocked them down. So that's pretty much all you had to do. The controls, I did feel like he was a little bit slow. Obviously, Sonic was just slower paced, kind of like Crash Bandicoot, I guess. And when you spin dash, you kind of, you stop dead and you stop dead in place to spin dash. And by the time you take the time to spin dash, a missile will hit you. So I tried to press the dodge button rather than to stop and spin dash, because the guy was like, you should try and spin dash. But every time I tried to do that, like the missiles would just get at me in my spin dash animation. Spin dash animation. Sorry. So I was like, yeah, I'll just jump out of the way because it's quicker. So that was a little bit annoying, and when you're trying to grab a missile and you try and swing it to the enemy, if you didn't do it quick enough, they exploded. So I tried to wait for the missiles to go on the floor so you could do it, but they exploded really quickly. So it was kind of like grab the missiles quickly and hope that the missiles don't hit you. So that was a little bit annoying, but overall it wasn't terrible. It was a good, it wasn't like a really hard boss, They can all sort of melee. Sonic's just kind of like got like a kick and a spin dash and a homing attack. So overall I can't really say too much because it was just a boss. But it was all right. It wasn't terrible. And we collected what's known as the not Chaos Emeralds in the game, Chaos Crystal. So you got Chaos Crystal at the end. And so again, it's one of those games that I'm considering of trying. And I guess the pace it was, I would say Ratchet and Clank, Jak and Daxter kind of styled gameplay, but with like 4 characters. So I'm guessing you can all play at the same time, sort of thing. So I think I would definitely consider it, But yeah, it's definitely going that type of route, the slowish, more take your time platforming. So if you're someone who's like boost the win, Sonic as you know it, you won't like that game. But if you like Jak and Daxter, Crash Bandicoot, Ratchet and Clank, I think you may possibly enjoy it. You may possibly enjoy it. So I think I'll definitely consider it. Anyway, guys, I think that's it. Thank you very much for listening. I think we'd definitely consider going next year. They're moving it to Birmingham because I think they're demolishing the centre in London, so they're moving it to Birmingham. But I think we'd definitely go again. Of course, for me, it just all depends on whether I'll have enough money and time, and whether there'll be anything worth seeing next year. But I definitely would like to go to another convention next year. Definitely. Anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed this. Hopefully uploads should be just sort of going back like usual from now on. Just one little last quick thing I guess I could say. I got Hyrule Warriors. I've played a demo of it at the convention. If you guys would like to see me do a live stream footage of, I might do a let's play maybe, but not right now, because I've got other let's plays doing. But if you guys would like to see like some live streaming of Hyrule Warriors, then feel free to let me know. I'll try and put a comment, I think, under the video saying, up this video if you'd like to see some Hyrule Warriors, or just comment saying, Hyrule Warriors please, or whatever. And if quite a few people do want to see it, I may very well go well and you get to see some live footage of Hyrule Warriors. Anyway, I think this is long enough, especially if I am putting this into one video. I appreciate you guys listening to me. Thank you for watching. Take care. I will see you guys in the next video.